AMC's confirmed the 2018 premiere dates for returning series Fear the Walking Dead and Into the Badlands, as well as new shows mcmafia. No, it doesn't have anything to do with a fast food restaurant, The Terror, and AMC visionaries James Cameron's story of science fiction. Fear the Walking Dead will kick off Season 4 on Sunday, April 15, 2018 at 10 p.m. ETPT with new special guest star Lenny James. The Walking Dead. The zombie apocalypse series will then move to the 9 p.m. time slot the following Sunday when Into the Badlands' third season makes its debut at 10 p.m. ETPT. April 22. mcmafia, described as an organized crime thriller, will premiere on Monday, February 26 at 10 p.m. ETPT. And The Terror from executive producers Ridley Scott, David E. Kajganich, and Soo Hugh joins AMC's primetime lineup with a two-horse series premiere on Monday, March 26 at 9 p.m. ETPT. AMC visionaries James Cameron's story of science fiction will air on Mondays at 10 p.m. ETPT beginning on April 30. In addition to announcing the early 2018 premiere dates, AMC also released details on the upcoming seasons of Fear the Walking Dead, Into the Badlands, mcmafia, The Terror, and AMC visionaries James Cameron's story of science fiction. Dmitry Alexei Serebryakov, Alex James Norton, Oksana Maria Shukshina, Katya Faye and Rebecca Juliet Rylance star in mcmafia. Photo credit BBC Worldwide. AMC Cuba picturesque mafia series details AMC's groundbreaking new international thriller. mcmafia is an 8-part series created by Hossein Amini the Snowman, Our Kind of Traitor, and James Watkins' Black Mirror, The Taken, inspired by Misha Glenny's best-selling book of the same name. Series charts Alex Godman's James Norton journey as he is drawn deeper and deeper into the world of organized crime. As the English-raised son of Russian exiles with a mafia history, Alex has spent his life trying to escape the shadow of that criminal past, building his own legitimate business and forging a life with his girlfriend Rebecca Juliet Rylance. But when his family's past returns to threaten them, Alex is forced to confront his values to protect those he loves. What starts out as a story of survival and revenge becomes an epic tale of a man's struggle against the lures of corruption in the modern world and in himself. Impressive and intimate, glamorous and gritty, mcmafia is both global in scale and forensic in detail. In addition to Norton and Rylance, the series stars David Strathairn, The Bourne Ultimatum, Good Night, and Good Luck, Famous A Love, Nina, Game of Thrones, Alexei Serebryakov, The Method, Leviathan, and Maria Shukshina Yoki 3, Terrorist Ivanona. Fear the Walking Dead Season 4 details. In Season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead, we will see the world of Madison Clark Kim Dickens and her family through new eyes, the eyes of Morgan Jones Lenny James, joining the story from the world of The Walking Dead. The characters' immediate past mixes with an uncertain present of struggle and discovery as they meet new friends, foes and threats. They fight for each other, against each other and against a legion of the dead to somehow build an existence against the crushing pressure of lives coming apart. There will be darkness and light, terror and grace, the heroic, mercenary, and craven, all crashing together towards a new reality for Fear the Walking Dead. Into the Badlands Season 3 details. Season 3 of Into the Badlands finds Sonny Daniel Wu of Tomb Raider living off the grid, doing his best to provide for his infant son, Henry, in the wake of Vale's death. It is only when Henry contracts a mysterious illness that Sonny must join forces with Bargy Nick Frost of Shaun of the Dead and journey back into the Badlands, where the widow Emily Beecham of Daphne and Baron Shao Eleanor Matsuura of Wonder Woman are entrenched in a drawn-out war that has destabilized the entire region. No longer supported by Tilda ally Ioannides of Parenthood or Waldo Stephen Lang of Avatar, the widow must find new allies in Lydia Orla Brady of Fringe and in Nathaniel Moon Sherman Augustus of Westworld, the former regent who lost his hand to Sonny and Bargy in Season 2. But when a mysterious nomadic leader called Pilgrim Babu Sisi of Guerrilla arrives in the Badlands on a mission to restore Azra and usher in a new era of peace, old enemies must band together to defend the Badlands. The series also stars Aramis Knight Ender's Game as MK, Lorraine Tucson Orange is the New Black as Cressida, Ellery Smith Cleek as Nyx, Lewis Dan Iron Fist as Gaius, and Dean Charles Chapman Game of Thrones as Castor. Kieran Hines as John Franklin and Tobias Menzies as James Fitzjames in The Terror, Season 1, Episode 1. Photo credit Aidan Monaghan. Terror series details inspired by a true story. The Terror centers on the Royal Navy's perilous voyage into uncharted territory as the crew attempts to discover the Northwest Passage. Faced with treacherous conditions, limited resources, dwindling hope and fear of the unknown, a crew is pushed to the brink of extinction. Frozen, isolated and stuck at the end of the earth, The Terror highlights all that can go wrong when a group of men, desperate to survive, struggle not only with the elements, but with each other. The 10-episode series stars Jared Harris The Crown, Mad Men as Captain Francis Crozier, Tobias Menzies Outlander as Captain James Fitzjames, Kieran Hines Game of Thrones as Sir John Franklin, Paul Reddy Cuffs as Dr. Harry Goodsir, Adam Nagite as Suffragette as Cornelius Hickey, Niamh Nielsen The New World as Lady Silence, and Ian Hart Neverland as Thomas Blanky. AMC Visionaries James Cameron's story of science fiction series details. AMC Visionaries James Cameron's story of science fiction is a uniquely intimate, insider's look at the origins of the genre that has become a cornerstone of popular culture. Throughout each episode of the six-part television series, Academy Award-winning writer, director and producer James Cameron explores science fiction's roots, futuristic vision and our fascination with its ideas through interviews with storytellers, stars and others whose careers have defined the field, including Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Ridley Scott, Christopher Nolan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Will Smith and Sigourney Weaver, among many others. Cameron takes us on a journey of discovery and exploration, helping us understand where science fiction's ideas came from, and where they're taking us. AMC Visionaries James Cameron's story of science fiction is executive produced by Cameron, Maria Wilhelm and Ken Druckerman and Bank Stava of Left Right TV. The series is co-executive produced by showrunner Jeff Cooperman and Mike Meseros.